Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Welcome to the advice of the day. I greet you all with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and the blessing of Almighty Allah be with you. One of the advices of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam been given by Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, may Allah be pleased with him. He said, I came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A man came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, O Prophet of Allah, give me advice and make it short. You see, the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't get angry over this statement. He didn't get disturbed. The man, he said, give me advice, but make it short, direct to the point. The Prophet ﷺ gave him two advices. Number one, he said, عَلَيْكَ بِالْإِيَاسِ مِمَّا فِي أَيْدِي النَّاسِ. Give up hope in what the people holding in their hands. Have a self-esteem. Don't think about people. Don't think of what they hold in cars, money, houses. Have dignity of a Muslim. Don't look to anything. Give up hope of anything that the people possess. They have it in their hands. This expression. You don't have it in your hand. Your car is sitting in front of your house. You don't have it in your hand, but you possess it. So anything that the people possess from the material thing, the Prophet ﷺ warned this man to give up hope. Don't look up to it. Don't assume. Don't think. Don't admire them about it, because it's nothing. They a temporary ownership. They're going to leave sooner or later. They're going to leave it to somebody else. And people in usual, they don't like people who ask what they have, or they look to what they have, or they admire in what they have, because people afraid that you may ask them part of it, or the use of it, or possessing it. As a result of this, they will stay a distance from you when you start look up to what they have. And you shouldn't be doing this, because you know that Allah is the giver, and Allah, as He gives them, He can give you. So turn to Allah and ask. Don't ask the people. Don't look up to what the people have. This is something that the Prophet ﷺ gives the advice. Give up hope in things which people possess. The second advice of the Prophet ﷺ, وَإِيَّاكَ وَمَا يُعْتَذَرُ مِنْهُ. Be careful. Don't do anything or say anything or involved in anything that later on that you're going to say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean it. So before you take a step, before you say anything, before you make any movement or any decision, think. Take your time. What is the rush for? Because if you rush, you may later on and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean this. It's not my intention. So the Prophet ﷺ wants you to be a distant from things that you say, I'm sorry. Don't put yourself down. So for you to have this integrity for yourself and respect for yourself, all what you need to take it easy, slow down in your decision, in your movement, because to take your time and do what you want is better than you rush and later on you're going to say, I'm sorry, excuse me. And also this will relate to the dunya as well as in the hereafter. بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره. Because in the day of judgment also we're going to be making excuses to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? But you're going to be witness against yourself. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows if you're capable to do it or not. So anything that you're going to have to say, I'm sorry, stay away from it. Doesn't matter related to the people or related to Allah in the day of judgment. May Allah help us and enable us all that we can have self-esteem, and that we don't look up to what the people have in their hands, and that we stay a distance and be careful of doing things that we feel sorry or we have to ask pardon of the people later on. Until I see you again, I'm your host Muhammad Said Adli. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.